All right, guys, we are back with round one hat format at Epic Cards and Games in Hurst, Texas. We got Nico on the left playing a standard hat deck versus John Vigil on the right playing, I believe, Constellar Artifacts. So John's currently got 10 wins on the channel. He's eating pollo regio fries over there in the middle of the match. Nico was one who was eating a cheesecake last time, if you guys remember that. So Nico goes first, sets 5. Now, Nico has yet to get his first win on the channel. He's been in the finals, I think, 4 times. Yes, 4 times. We'll see if he can get the first win here today. So, Nico, breakthrough skills, the Murmillo, and then Sanctums, pops, special summons Beagle Attack, pops Moral Attack, and pops the Murmillo. Looks like John didn't set any back rows. Or maybe he did it during the battle phase. He must have done this during the battle phase. Yeah, Nico's mostly an advanced player. That's why you see he has the field center. While John mostly only plays retro. That's what you can tell there. All right, so Beagle attacks. John activates his own Sanctum. Special summons Moral Attack is going to pop something, but Nico banishes the breakthrough skill in his graveyard to negate Moral Attack. Now let's see if Nico... So Nico decides not to crash Moral Attack into Moral Attack. He's going to XYZ summon into Volcasaurus. Burns John for 21. So we're at 59, 8,000 passes. John normal summons Constellar Pollux. Extra normals Constellar costs. Increase the level of both. Now, John did make the finals once with this deck. We'll see if he can get back to the finals. Now, John's 10 wins on the channel have come in like 3 different formats. He and I think, are the only ones who have won in 3 different formats. He breakthrough skills the Volcasaurus. They're both... Come on, guys. Eating in the middle. Both you guys eating those fries. I've never had Pollo Regio's fries. I don't know. Now you guys make me want to try them. Both of you guys eating over here. Okay, so he XYZ summons into Gaia Charger. Attacks... What's Volcasaurus' attack? I think it's 200. 200 off of life. So here, Nico sets and phase call. Target Murmillo. Nico chains Crow to banish the Murmillo. They're both low on cards. Yeah, except John's got 4, but Nico won the roll, so Nico is down a card. So he decides to attack with the Gaia Charger for 26. What is Volcasaur's attack? Is it 25 or 24? But here comes a Soul Charge! Target 3. John decides to warning it. Actually signed a Soul Charge at YCS Orlando. And Upstarts. And a Stratos, I believe. Yeah. But the funniest one to me is the Soul Charge. That one was funny. Okay, so Gaia Charger hits Nico directly for 26. So we're 26, 39. And John, I think, has his own Soul Charge. Passes to Nico. Summons Traptrix Dionea. And passes? Oh, yeah. Is his Murmillo banished? Okay. Attacks him for 900. Leaving Nico at... I guess there's no point to set it because you're going to take more damage from the piercing. Okay, so now he Dioneas for Dionea. I see why Nico did it. It makes sense. John's just checking his grave. I guess he could breakthrough skill the... He has another breakthrough skill in the grave, so he could breakthrough skill the Gaia Charger if he wants to. So he goes for Exciton Knight. Effective Exciton Knight. And no response from John. Lets it go. Gets rid of his 2 artifacts. But it looks like Nico's just conceding. I think he told him what he had. He's a 17, so that is game. So, what happened there? I'm guessing he just conceded. But John takes game 1. Will Nico pull off the Legacy 2-0 with a chance? This tournament was 3 rounds of Swiss, cut the top 8. Now, some of you guys may know I'm really behind on the hat videos, but I should be able to catch up here soon, especially because I didn't go to locals last week because I was in Orlando and I'm going to LA. So yeah, I think I will catch up on the hat videos here pretty soon. So Nico, dualities for card doesn't even care about the Dionea or the Soul Charge. One thing I've said, I don't like 2 Dionea in hat. I would only play 1. It's just dead most of the time. It's a brick. So yeah, Nico sets 4, activates card, draws 2. Now, who am I going to root for in this match? I think I just can't root for Hat. It's won the most on the channel. Too many people play it, so I'm just always going to root against Hat. All right, so Pollux into Koss. Looks like Nico doesn't have a response. Maybe John just pokes him. I think he's... I mean, what can John do here? Let's see. He's looking at his extra deck. Now, this tournament was the, what? 16th, I think? Or the 12th of January? Let's find out. This tournament happened on... Oh, no, the 11th. January 11th. Almost a month ago. All right, so here, he Sanctums for Moral Attack. John chalices the Moral Attack. Okay. Now you can XYZ summon into a rank 5 or a rank 4. But I think he used... Did he use the effects? Did he use Koss's effect already? I think he did. But what do you go for here? Do you go for the Vocal Swords play like you did game 1? Do you go for Pallades? Do you go for Tyrus? There's a lot of choices here. We'll see what John decides to do. Okay, so I guess he hadn't used the effect to increase yet. So double increase. And let's see. I don't know. What are you afraid of in Nico's back rows? Trap Trick Trap Hole Nightmare. So you could go for Tyrus. Okay, he goes for Durandal. That's not a bad one. Set 1. End phase Cyclone. Which is Beagle Talk, and he destroys his own Beagle Talk. Special summon Beagle Talk. Beagle Talk, pop his call. Yeah, John's reading Durandal. Does it matter? Does it change anything? Nope. But now, Nico can just XYZ summon into any rank 5 to out the Durandal. I was there this day at this tournament as well, but John didn't share those fries with me, man. Who did I play round 1? I don't remember. Again, this was January 11th, so... What is that? 31? Like 3 weeks ago? Almost 4 weeks ago. So he goes for the Volcasaurus, and... I'm guessing John just concedes to Volcasaurus. Oh, no. He shuffled his hand. Okay. So he goes for Volcasaurus, and John uses Durandal's effect to shuffle the hand. Okay, I forgot about that. I thought they were picking up their cards for a second. I was like confused what happened, but now it makes sense. He says there's no... I'm guessing since there's no spell and traps, he can't use Durandal, and then hits John for 26. All right, now John sets 2. Attack him directly. Here comes Sanctum. What is Durandal's attack? It is 24. He brings out the Moral Attack in defense mode and pops it. Alright, so he flips some his Moral Attack, attacks Nico for 21. Alright, so Durandal's 24. What is... Alright, here comes Soul Charge. Targets 1, 2. He chains Crow, so he's only going to take 1,000 from the Soul Charge. I'm trying to figure out what was Volcasaurus' attack. So he only brought out the Beagle Talk in defense mode. Alright, it's 2,500, the Volcasaurus. That makes sense. I thought it was 26, so... Nico has an artifact set in his spell and trap zone. Here comes Soul Charge from John. Alright, this game might have flipped thanks to Soul Charge. So he targets Koss, targets Beagle Talk. Does Nico have? Nico chains Crow on the Beagle Talk. John chains Cyclone, target the Soul Charge, target the Nightmare. That was a good hit because his other card is a dead artifact. So he brings back Koss, increase the level of Koss. Now what do? Do you go for Pleiades? You go for Tyrus doesn't seem like a good one. Well, you can't attack. So, Pleiades, Volcasaurus. Tyrus isn't bad either, but... Okay. Pleiades, like... I guess you just go Pleiades, and if Nico does anything, you could just use Pleiades effect. Okay, so he is going to make it a 5. So he decides to go for Volcasaurus, burn Nico for 14. And passes. Okay, now Nico's got Soul Charge. He had a duality in there. But Nico can't attack. So we're at 35 to 29. So the most he can bring back is 3 monsters. So he chose only 1, looks like. Yeah, just 1. Oh, his hand must be bad. I think I saw duality. So he spaces his moral attack. I guess he did it during the draw phase. Yes, he did it during the draw phase. And passes. So now here comes Sanctum from John. Okay, I was a little confused about what happened there. So Nico brought back Beagle Attack. And then during John's draw phase, spaced his moral attack. That's what it looked like it happened. So here he Sanctums the moral attack. Then Nico dualities, reveals DD Crow, Debunk, and MST. That's not really... All those cards are kind of bad right now. All right, 25-29. Nico sets Debunk. Passes to John. Does John have an answer to like run over Beagle Talk? And nope, looks like he doesn't. So he sets. Switches moral attack to attack mode. Sets a back row and passes. Now Nico sets 1, which is... The old one should be Debunk. Here comes Tenki. Does John play 1 random bear? I know people have all talked about Constellar players should splash in 1 bear. He might have taken it out. I think in the last tournament we saw John was on the 1 bear. Okay, summon Pollux. Extra normal cost. I feel a little rusty doing commentary because I usually do it every day, but I've taken like 4 days off, so I feel weird. It feels weird doing it. All right, 25-29. So you know one of his back rows is Debunked, the old one, which is probably dead. So you could just go for either A, Tyrus. Okay, Tyrus is good. Attack, and then attack him for 17. Leave him at 800, and then at the end of the battle phase, you can pop a card. Now, do you go for the Debunk? I think... Or do you go for... So he goes for the old one. No, you can't Nightmare it. I don't think you can. John's reading it. Oh, I think he protects his Debunk this way. But you're at 800. Yeah, that's game. So quick 2-0 from John. Yeah, so it negated the effect to pop the Debunk, but it can't be destroyed, so that's why it still stayed face up on the field. So yeah, quick 2-0. We'll see if John can take Constellars to the finals. Now Nico still has a chance to make top 8. This tournament was 3 rounds of Swiss, cut the top 8, and it was like a smaller tournament, like 10, 11 players. So we'll see if Nico can fight back. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed that match, and check out the link in the description. I have a coupon code for 5% off Yu-Gi-Oh! Singles in product at Epic Cards and Games. Code's my first and last name, Oscar Zelaya, 1 word, all caps. Yep, I'll see you guys next time.